Hey guys, Dan here, CHI Home Inspections. So I want to talk about a very common write-up that is in just about all my reports, especially down here in the southeast and so close to the ocean. And that's the roof vents. They're flashing and their little gasket right here. Some people call it a gasket, the rubber seal, the O-ring, whatever you want to call it. But I'll get a little bit closer. So right here is your flashing. This is going to be on your roof. The shingles go over this, and I'll insert some pictures to the side here showing you what I'm talking about. These seals will go bad right here. They'll dry rot here at the bend, or they'll split. Okay, so and what happens is when rain hits the pipe, it rolls down, and if this is split or if this is dry rotted, then water can roll in and literally go right inside your attic and down into your insulation and wet your wood and stuff like that. It's a very, very, very common write-up. I can almost guarantee just about every roof that's over 12 years old is going to have dry rotted or cracked seals right here. So this is usually something kind of scary to a potential buyer, and especially when people are selling their houses as is. They really want to know, well, what's this going to cost me to repair and stuff like that. And, you know, our general rule of thumb is to tell you that, you know, we're going to recommend a roofer come out, do a full evaluation, and, you know, they'll give you the estimates and all that sort of stuff. But if this is all that's wrong, and we're not really finding anything else wrong, and I've actually seen where roofers will come in and put new shingles down and not change the flashing. And so these will be split, and the roof will be like maybe 3 to 5 years old. And these are all split, dry rotted. And that's an issue. So not talking smack about roofers, they do what they do, and I do what I do. So I just want to say, if you get a write-up from me or from a home inspector that, you know, has this split or has this dry rotted and water can come in and roofer needs to come out and evaluate, a simple fix that a roofer can do, or you can do, a handyman can do, if you're elderly, maybe you have a kid in the area that can help you out, if they're comfortable climbing the roof, they got this little seal, okay? This is one of a few different types of seals. This is less than $10. There's others that are a little bit more elaborate. They're like 2-piece systems and stuff like that. This is good from 1.5 inch up to a 4-inch vent pipe. So this right here is 1.5 inch. A 4-inch vent pipe, that's going to be like a main stack or something like that, especially if you have a septic system. But most of the time you'll see 1.5 or 2-inch pipes on the roof, maybe one around the kitchen, one around the primary bath, and maybe one around the guest bath, or they might plumb in together or whatever. But there's usually 2 or 3 of these on a roof, and of various sizes. If they're split, if they're dry rot or something like that, you can run to Home Depot, run to Lowe's. Ace didn't have them. Actually, I think Ace might have had them. But it's just like, it looks like the bottom of a plunger without the pole. But it's a little bit more flexible than that, so don't go buy a plunger and take the pole out, although it might work. And these little rings, you cut the ring out according to the size. So if you have 1.5 inch, you just leave it as is. And what you do is you just take this and literally slide it over, just like that, right? And again, if this is 1.5 inch, if you got 2-inch pipe or something, then you'd pull the ring, and it's marked. It's hard to see on camera, but it is marked. If it's 2-inch, pull here. If it's 3-inch, you cut along there. If it's 4-inch, you cut along there, right? And then you take this and you just slide this down right to your shingles. You don't lift your shingles. You don't do anything. You slide it right down to your shingles. And now what you did is you gave yourself a new seal right here for the water to run off and run down. Don't push it down to where it goes like that. Don't do that, all right, because then it's going to pool. Just push it down like that, okay? Now, you can have a brand new roof. You can go and buy these and put these on to further protect the original flashing seal that's there. Some people actually do that. But this is less than $10 fix, and that is exactly how you do it. So I just showed you exactly how to do it. So when you get a report from me or from another home inspector, and it says that the roof vent flashing is deteriorated or split or cracked or dry rotted or needs to be replaced, or however they word it, just know for less than 10 bucks you could do a repair to buy you some time. If you are split here in this area, you have 0 time, because the very next rainstorm, rain's going down and running right down and running right in all the way down, following the pipe all the way down to the next thing touching it, which it's usually insulation. And that's going to create mold, the 4-letter word. So, all right, so this is Dan, CHI Home Inspections. Hope that helps you out. Hopes that ease a little bit of anxiety. Okay, thank you.